really have. You know what I'm saying? Rubs off to us. Yeah, so hopefully since we got the offensive coordinator, right?
We got the Chiefs offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
No, Frank Wright.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm gonna have to disagree with B.Dot on that one. I'm looking at the schedule right now. They gotta face the Patriots week 1. That's gonna be a tough match.
With no time.
You're right. With no Tom Brady.
No Tom terrific.
Who's their backup quarterback?
Exactly.
The Patriots backup quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo against maybe Simeon week 1 is what you're probably looking at. I don't think Sanchez is going to win that job. So which means any team can win. They're really hoping on the fact that that defense is going to be gangbusters. That's going to be the same defense you saw Super Bowl Sunday. I don't know if that's true. They lost some guys. Danny Trevathan, out of town. Jacksonville backed the truck up at Danny Trevathan's house and said, look,
Now,
we got all this brand for you. So a lot of their players, a couple of their players did leave. They have most of them intact, but I don't know if that defense is going to be all world like it was last year. But you do have the secondary to defend on. The secondary was the best part of their defense. Akeem Talib, Chris Harris Jr., that secondary, gangbusters. You can't get around it. They were very good last year.
Now,
So
let's
I don't know if that's gonna be able to pull over.
We're gonna keep it all the way 100 though. I'm gonna keep it a being with you. Week 7 and 8 is gonna be a good test for the Cardinals. They gotta play the Seahawks and the Panthers.
Oh.
You know what I mean? It's not gonna be an easy test.
Look,
They
I did look up the schedule before.
Now they do play the Seahawks at home in Arizona, but when they play the Panthers, it's gonna be in Carolina. And
Panthers are very difficult at home.
Not gonna lose at home like that. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you.
I hope you don't lose, man.
It's gonna be a tough test for the Cardinals to go undefeated through week 12.
Now, I mean, what do we know about the team nobody's talking about? The team that could make a little surge that could be... Because every year it seems to be 2 to 3 teams that made the playoffs the year before that don't make the playoffs the next year. So, what are those teams that you think could be your black horse that could be like, oh, this team made a run? Nick, what team do you think seem like they might have something going there that could possibly make the playoffs this season that nobody's thinking about?
I don't know. Come back to me.
I'm gonna pick that up. I think the Rams with their new stadium and all that, nobody talking about them. I think they gonna be.
Only
a
fact they keep
sleeper.
getting smacked around every preseason game, but the Rams defense is elite. The Rams defense is one of the best defenses in the league. They've been bringing it every single season, but we don't know what's going on.
So I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with you. I think the Saints got a good chance of going to the playoffs this season. I think that they gonna have their heads on right, and then their coaching staff and with the quarterback, they gonna work it out and go to the playoffs this
My
season.
thing is though,
I think you might be right because they had a lot of things going on with people being injured, and then they got off to a bad start. A bad start can ruin your entire season. And they started off 0 for, I believe it was their first 4, their first 5.
Yeah.
But then the second end of the season, they were definitely strong. I mean, I think they went either 8-8 or 7-9, something like that. Had they won a few of them games in the beginning, they might have even made the playoffs. So I can't argue with you with the Saints, especially with the new direction on offense with giving the ball to Brandon Cooks. I think they broke off from Meacham and a lot of those guys, Colston, a lot of those guys that started off with Drew Brees early in his career. So the Saints are definitely going to a new horizon. They got a lot of good players on offense, especially at the running back position. So the Saints are definitely primed for keeping that momentum they had at the very end of last season. The last 8 games where they were like 5-3, 6-2, something of that nature, where they can probably make the playoffs. So you definitely probably spot on with that, Zach.
But the Saints though, they're never a sleeper when you got Drew Brees dropping back though. It's never a sleeper though. That's my only thing.
Absolutely right.
That's why I picked
give
the
you
Rams.
5,000 yards every season.
That's why I picked the Rams, because I don't think anybody's watching them. I don't think anybody's going to be looking out for them. You know, Drew Brees is a problem. I don't care whether it's game 1, he's a problem. It's a problem. And the boy Brandon Cooks, yo, you know, we got the same name, but you know what I'm saying, he's pretty good. He's pretty good out there too, you know?
Is there any team you think is on the horizon now that you got a second to think about it? There's some teams we be seeing in the preseason that seem to be pretty good, but we don't know if it's for real or just a flash in the pan. How about those Birds? They may be a team that's on the rise. Nobody's thinking about them, but they have been winning every game in the preseason. They are 3-0. Are they a team you can look out for?
I know, but as you pointed out to me, the better we do in preseason, the worse we do in the season. So I can't necessarily say that the Eagles are always a team that people sleep on because nobody wants to see them win but their fans. So.
Whoa, we seem like we got some hate. It's some hate from the rest of the league and the rest of the country on Philly and the Eagles. I don't feel that. That's disrespectful. But good. Keep on.
Other than that, I can't really. I don't know. I have to watch and see who actually creeps up to the horizon throughout the season. I don't really have a team that I think is going to stand out.
So I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Even though the Eagles right now they 3-0 in the playoffs, the Eagles always do good in the playoffs.
In the preseason.
I mean, in the preseason. Yeah, not the
They
playoffs.
do good in the playoffs since 2004.
Right.
You are completely correct.
In the
B.Bottles. We haven't seen any preseason.
In the playoffs, you know. I mean, in the preseason. I keep saying playoffs. In the preseason, they always do good in the preseason. But when it comes,
the playoffs,
when it come down to,
right? He's trying to be
right, I'm trying to get them to the playoffs. You know, I'm thinking about the playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
I'm thinking about the playoffs over here.
But
at the Robo right.
But they always do good in the preseason. But when the regular season roll around, they always freeze up. They always act like they scared to do what they did in the pre. All they gotta do is play good like they did in the preseason and bring it to the regular season. If they do that, they be fine. You know, we got a new coaching staff this season for the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? The Chip Kelly coaching staff is out. We brought in a new coach. We see how the offense runs, how the defense runs. But I think this season for the Eagles will be the test. You know, to see how they gonna do.
Can I piggyback off that?
No problem whatsoever. B.Bottles, you got something hot to say? Please let us know.
So my
What's
thing
on your
is,
mind?
what y'all think about them Niners though?
You read my mind. I was actually getting ready to speak on the Niners. I didn't know what people think of Chip Kelly and what he's doing in San Francisco. Also, with their quarterback, Colin Kaepernick, saying he will not stand for the national anthem. So, first, we're going to get into what we think the 49ers might do. Secondly, we're going to get into Colin Kaepernick. But, ZacksFifthAve, you seem like you may have something to say, or Brandon B.Bottles. Let us know what y'all thinking over there.
You want to know what I'm thinking?
I want to know what you're thinking.
I'm really thinking that Chip Kelly and all his...
He's a clown, but I'm going to let you get
He's a clown, but he came to Philly.
And screwed us over.
He learned, and I think when he gets to the Niners and have a pretty good...
I am better, Nicky.
Yeah,
I am better. You're absolutely right.
The quarterback that he got in the Niners is the type of quarterback he wants. You know, Colin Kaepernick...
But we don't even know if he's going to get the job. He actually didn't play... what's his name? Got a chance at actually getting the starting job. Blaine Gabbert actually has a chance to be the starting quarterback on week 1 for San Francisco.
That doesn't make any sense.
So he don't know what he got or what he want to do.
But see, that might be the game that Chip is playing with y'all, because Kaepernick is the type of quarterback that he wants. He's mobile. He can throw
Absolutely.
the
So I don't
ball.
even see what the problem is.
Yeah.
It's a shootout for
I'm gonna
Kaepernick.
keep it a bean with you. Kaepernick is gonna be the starting quarterback. It's no way Chip Kelly coming in and telling Kaepernick he's not gonna be the starting quarterback.
What, he did that for LeSean McCoy?
But also, Chip Kelly also had way more responsibilities in Philadelphia than he got with the 49ers. He would never had the same responsibilities he had in Philadelphia what he do with San Francisco. They owner, they GM, they president, they all know that Chip Kelly would not ever had that responsibility. They know that he would mess. They know. They know. I'm not saying Chip Kelly's a bad coach, but from the executive standpoint, I don't think Chip Kelly should be an executive of anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean, but when you got a quarterback that's doing everything you want, he's Marcus Mariota with experience.
Right. Right.
What else do you want? He's going into the playoffs. He's made it deep in the playoffs.
He made it to a Super Bowl. So you're
Exactly.
absolutely right, B.Bottles. Nigga, I mean, do you see any promise in the 49ers at this point? Like, with Chip Kelly?
Not at all.
None at all. There's no problem.
Only because, I'm sorry, history kind of follows you, and what he did here, I have a feeling he's going to do that there. So, sorry. And I was a 49ers fan.
Nigga, Nick has pretty things he's going to fall flat on his
I'm going to
face.
disagree with her because like I said earlier, he don't have the same responsibility. All he has to do in San Francisco is coach. You know what I'm saying? He don't got to worry about
You're
cutting.
right.
You don't have to worry about cutting
You don't have to worry
players.
about being the VP, president, GM, none of that.
Ain't the CEO of the company.
That ain't none of your business.
You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do.
Chip, who y'all drafting? None of your business.
All you gotta do is know how. All you gotta do is coach the team, make offense, make the defense he want to run. You know what I'm saying? Or coordinate with the defensive coach and see what the defense he want to run. All you gotta do is worry about coaching the team. You know what I'm saying? He has way less stress than he had in Philadelphia. So I think the 49ers will be okay this season. I'm gonna be honest with you.
We're still in the 49ers.
He
There's
might be alright, but his coaching is trash.
brutal words from Nicky Nick, the co-host of the Robo Rider podcast. But
See, you know when you leave Philly and you go do something else,
I know, but then, I'm right, and then they'll be in the Super Bowl. Like, really? You can do that with us?
It don't matter what sports team you are from Philly. If you look at it, we're gonna get off football for a second. If you think about it, Iguodala left the Sixers. He went to the Warriors and he got a championship. They went to the finals last season against the Cavs and they lost. You know what I'm saying?
And they gonna get a ring this year.
They are gonna get a ring because my man Kevin Durant went to the Warriors. He was the missing piece for the Warriors. But we're gonna get back to the football for this podcast.
exactly. I mean, the Bay Area was definitely popping. One thing in the Bay Area that's not getting all the positive reviews is the San Francisco 49ers quarterback Colin Kaepernick and his stance against standing or sitting down rather while they're doing the national anthem. B.Bottles, do you have a big issue with him not standing for the national anthem? Are you a proud American, I would assume?
I'm a proud American, but I mean, where is he even from? Like, is he full-blooded American?
He's a full-blooded American.
Okay.
Now,
He's a rich kid that was, adopted and had that rich life.
If you can do it in the Olympics, I ain't gotta, do anything in the Olympics. Then why can't I do it in the NFL? I'm getting ready for the game, guys. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all in here, bless America, all that. But I mean, it doesn't take anything away from his football ability.
I don't like the fact that you have the activism. I'm not going to stand for the flag and the national anthem. But are you out there when motherfuckers is protesting or rallies or they having this movement and that movement? Are you in the streets?
No.
If you're not in the streets, but you want to sit there and act like, oh, my part is to not stand up for a minute and a half while they sing this national anthem, dude, you're not really doing that for me. If you're going to really be about that cause, I want to see you out there. I want to see you getting your head busted open by the police with a nightstick because you marching in protest. Don't tell me your only point to the cause is I'm not going to stand up. But Zach, you seem like you got a lot to say about this.
My thing is, I find it real disrespectful that you won't stand up, that you want to say that you gonna sit down for the national anthem. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is stand up. It's not like we asking you to sing along with the national anthem. We just saying that you stand up. You know what I'm saying? You show the respect for the, you show respect. Sitting down in the bleach on the bench, during the national anthem is very disrespectful to the country of America.
You know what? But like Trump ain't put his hand over his heart. We sent players to the Olympics that ain't put their hand over their heart. Yeah, they were standing, they had to stand, whatever. But we in the Olympics and they not really like.
And that's disrespectful for them not to put their hand over their heart. That's disrespectful. I think, like I said, you don't have to sing along with it. You don't got to.
Definitely on to a tangent right here.
You don't have to speak the words of the national anthem. But I think that you should show your respect to America, especially in the Olympics. You know what I'm saying? They picked you to go to the Olympics.
To represent America.
To represent America. You know what I'm saying? Not only bring back the gold medals, not only to win the Olympics, but come on now. When they sing the national anthem, you should really show your respect for your country.
Since we're on the sports right now, and this is a sports channel, it's not just NFL, it's all sports, It's
all sports.
What do y'all think about the boy Locke? Y'all think he should get locked up? Y'all think we should deport him? Keep it a beat.
We haven't heard from Nicky Nick. Nicky Nick, I need to know what you think about Ryan Locke and his lying ass. Actually, I looked in the dictionary to see about Ryan Locke, and there was actually a picture with him with his pants on fire. So please let me know what you feel about lying ass Ryan Locke. Nicky Nick, half this lying ass motherfucker.
The only thing I can say is I always seem to pick the wrong guys. Like, I loved him so much in the Olympics in 20.
How do you like him over Phelps?
I liked him over Phelps. I did.
You liked him over the ball with 20 of them things?
Yes,
he got 23 of them things.
I really did.
He got 23 of them things.
I don't care, but
three competitions.
I liked him over Phelps. But anyway,
the boy that always finished second. She like that ball.
Him lying about everything just is an embarrassment to himself and to us. So it's already bad because they view Americans as spoiled and we're rich, we're money hungry, and then the thing about it is you didn't show patriotism, you didn't show good friendship, no nothing, because you did what you did, paid your fine or whatever you did, and you left your friends.
No, they weren't deporting.
No, he left his friends there.
Oh, he skated.
Yes.
He skated.
He left his friends. Yes, he did. Yes. He did what he did, and then he left his friends to foot the bill for everything that was going on. So that's not great.
Jackson, man, how you feel about Ryan Locke? I mean, this man literally lied about getting robbed, and then he was gone. He got ghost like the Phantom, like the Bentley. He was out. He was back on American soil before you could blink. The rest of his boys are sitting in Brazil like, I don't know what happened.
To be honest with you, I don't care how intoxicated you get, but for
don't be pissing on people's businesses.
but for you to make up a whole story about how you was inside of a taxi,
boy with the burner in my face. No, he didn't.
They pulled you over, put the gun in your face, told you to give all your stuff you had. For you to come up with something like that, your mind gotta really be creative. Because you was at a goddamn gas station, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You was at a gas station. You know what I'm saying?
And he said he got a writer. He got an Hollywood script writer.
And what from the video showed him, the security guard, they said the security guard put his gun out. But at the same time, he was a whole security guard. You know what I'm saying? He had the whole uniform on. You know what I'm saying? So, but for like I said, for you to make up a story that like that, and that great of a detail, you got a creative mind. That's what I gotta say about that. He has
a little bit of props.
His mind is really creative, but at the same time, Right.
I mean, B.Bottles, this man lied to his mama. I don't know any vicinity at this table can give respect to anybody to lie to their mama.
Yeah, I
Mama,
can't.
He came home, mama, I got robbed. They took my shit, mama.
Yo, if this was like a vacation or whatever, it wouldn't be that much of a problem. Like, okay,
No,
whatever.
it still will be a problem.
No,
because-
but it's magnified the fact that you're in the Olympics. You're representing America.
No, it's
you
magnified
go to
because
Brazil.
you're an American, period. Because, I mean, we will
Yeah,
hear about
but I
this
mean,
anyway.
come on. People probably did all the time. But you're in the Olympics, dude. Like, they're protecting you with everything. You know? You can't do that. You can't be going over here lying to people and starting problems to the point where they want to deport you. They want to bring you back. They want to deport you and bring you back. I mean, I don't know how.
They
Send
didn't
his ass back to
deport him.
Rio.
He left. He ran.
He ran, but they like, no, bro, you need to come back and explain this shit.
Exactly.
No.
They want
Come
you
back
to
and
do that.
explain this shit.
You know what they're going to do? They're going to bring him back to Brazil and have him teach everybody on their swim team.
They
That's
did
gonna be
not deport him. The friends they were going to hold because
2020
until
he
they
gonna be
paid
swimming
their
for Brazil.
fines, they held their
But
passport.
I mean, do you now the fact that
And
he's
you
been
lose
found out as a
endorsements.
liar and he's faced not only in the media and among us bloggers, podcasters, the sports aficionados, I mean, that gave that opinion of how bad he was. It's been a trickle down effect. He's lost endorsements. He's lost money. Do you think it's fair? I mean, in the entire realm, not just with him, but in general, when athletes fuck up, do they deserve to lose endorsements? Zach,
Yes.
does he deserve to lose all the endorsements he lost? I mean,
I'm gonna be honest.
Speedo. I don't see a motherfucker in Speedo anyway. But you let me know whether he deserved to lose them endorsements.
I can't agree with him losing endorsements. He lost over
Don't
$1
lose
million.
pocket.
He lost over $1 million in endorsements. You know what I'm saying? He lost over $1 million in endorsements. I think even though he lied about the situation, you know what I'm saying? It messed up a lot of stuff in Rio and all that stuff. I still don't think he should have lost his endorsements. I think they could have cut some of his money back or something, but they cut him off from all his expenses, all his endorsements, like Speedo cut him off from, you know what I'm saying? Polo, Ralph Lauren cut him off from his endorsements.
But he's still good though. Even if he loses those endorsements, he's not losing money.
I mean, I know he's still gonna be good, but at the same time, that's $1 million less than what he had.
It is $1 million less than what he had, but he's still $1 million. He's still good. You know what I'm saying? You invest that money, you bringing back more money, you good.
I think he should lose his endorsements only because on a side note conversation that I was having earlier today, it was a discussion about hair, and with that whole part of when you're spending your money on somebody, you're endorsing your brand. That's your brand. That's your investment. You
Exactly.
have the right to tell them what they can and can't do. I'm sorry, yes, it seems like slavery or whatever, but you have the right to tell them what they can and cannot do when they're representing your brand.
It ain't
So,
slavery.
I'm just saying, some
Hey,
people
I'm
would see
paying
it as
you
slavery.
millions of dollars.
Okay,
to
to
do nothing. Okay, just say my name.
I got.
So that, in my eyes, you went over to a country, did whatever you did. Why am I going to continue to have you endorse my product when people now are associating you with a liar, being a liar, a crazy man, psychopath, whatever? So they are going to think negatively on my brand because of you, because you endorse my products, you endorse my brand.
Now,
You seem to have a rebuttal.
let's. I'm gonna ask you all a question. Now, say LeBron was in the Olympics and he made up a story like that. Y'all think he should lose his lifetime contract with Nike?
Yeah.
Well, that contract structure a little different. That's a lifetime contract. I don't know how.
But he's got
gonna
a
get out
point.
of
You got to look at. He definitely has a point. You have to look at what he has going on. What the
Say LeBron James said,
lifetime. Something that he was going to pay him $1 billion over his lifetime. That's a lot to just be like, we're not going to mess with you ever again because you made one mistake.
But
Ryan Lochte made one mistake where he lied, where he could have just came clean and said, you know what, we was drunk, we pissed all over their shit, they got mad and came at our neck. He could have just said that. But
you
a
know,
lifetime contract, that is something else. But B.Bottles, what do you have to say?
that's like saying Michael Jordan, right? Michael Jordan, you know, I'm sure he got some skeletons in the closet. You gonna kick him out? No, he's LeBron.
I think that was the main reason why Jordan ain't never said nothing bad about any white person that ever bought his sneakers.
No, but
he know not to fuck up the brand, okay?
LeBron, you might pay him $1 billion over his lifetime, but he's gonna make you $20 billion. John Lackey, who really knows what this? I mean, if you into sports, if you into
Ryan Lochte?
see, my point proven. Like Ryan Lochte,
Who even knows who this guy is for real?
I know, and who's he endorsing?
know who
Speedo?
he is.
He's not endorsing Nike.
He's a boy that tried to dye his shit blonde and then wound up turning silver on him.
Okay.
And you
Oh,
fifth
okay.
in the Olympics. You're not Michael Phelps.
Okay. Oh, that's a good segue. Speaking of Michael Phelps, if Michael Phelps did the same thing, would y'all cancel all his endorsements that he got?
Yes.
But
You would.
Nigga, they saying yes.
Because, like I said, when you're a business person, you have to look at it from a business perspective. People associate that face with that brand.
But
So, you doing whatever you're doing, depending on what it is, looks negative on that brand. And as a business person, I don't need you. I'm going to get somebody else.
I don't need that type of drama.
I'm going to get the next Michael
I don't
Phelps.
need that drama.
I'm going to get the next Ryan Lochte, well, not Ryan Lochte, but I'm going to get the next Michael Phelps to endorse my brand, to knock you out the box, and I'm going to still be over here making my money while you're over there with nobody.
B.Bottles is like, you got something to say, B.Bottles,
As a business person, yes.
as a
you
business
deserve
person, I mean, Michael Phelps
Yes.
even has little problems. Smoked his little reefer, did whatever he did, but he's still
And
the
he
most
lost
decorated Olympian.
And
ever. 23 of them things.
And how long has he
23
been
gold
doing? I'm
medals.
sorry, I'm giving him his money. He ain't kill nobody. He ain't do nothing like that. He's still gonna win. He's gonna win. And from a business standpoint, let's be honest with you. It's all about dollars. LeBron James is going to give you dollars. Period.
What
Just
did
the
LeBron
same
James
way.
do though?
Just
Did
the same.
LeBron James go to a different country and lie about something that he did or did not do?
I think even if he
did
did,
Michael Jordan, did any of those people do something like that? No. Why? Because they had more common sense to do something like that. Or if they do something like that, we never hear about it.
no, the reason is they're not 32-year-old adult babies. You know, Ryan Lochte is.
my
He's
thing
a kid. The kid over there.
You deserve to lose your.
I want to hear that kid.
I think he deserves to lose it.
Ryan
I don't
Lochte
think
older
he would
than
take
me, and they want to
anything.
call him a kid. What the fuck is that?
But at the same time, even though he did this, you know what I'm saying, you gotta give you have to forgive. You know what I'm saying? I don't think
forgive, and that don't mean he's never.
Oh, I think he should get his endorsements back.
I don't think they should never cancel all his endorsements because you gotta think about it. He gonna be Michael Phelps just retired from the Olympics. You know what I'm saying? Now Ryan Lochte's the next one up.
He came in fifth though.
Huh?
He came in fifth.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay, but who in USA came in for him?
Well, yeah, what name do you know other than Ryan Lochte behind? He was always the other dude.
That's for US.
The other dude that wasn't.
That's what I'm saying, right?
The ball from Japan is beast. They saying he gonna take it over.
But we talking about. I'm saying
But we're not talking about from America.
We don't live in Japan.
We talking about from a company standpoint.
Okay.
Who's gonna bring them dollars back?
Okay. But okay, if you
It's
talk,
strictly financial.
okay, if you talking from a company financial standpoint, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I think even though he lied about the situation, he apologized on the situation. You know what I'm saying? They should have forgave him about the situation. So Ryan Lochte at the same time, I think he still brought money into the company. You know what I'm saying?
You on punishment. You get it. You get it back when I want to get it back.
From one Olympic viewpoint to another, we all see what happened with the swimming and Ryan Lochte and all his situation. But another big story to me was the dominance or lack thereof from the U.S. men's basketball team, where it seemed like they sputtered for a bit. They came to their dominance with against Serbia in the gold medal game. They won by 30 points, but ZacksFifthAve has got his hand raised.
Now,
Viewers, what do you feel about their performance? Was it what they were supposed to do?
Okay.
did they want them getting lucky against a weaker opponent in the gold medal game?
No. We already know America is the most dominant basketball team, sport team in our nation. In the world. You know what I mean? We already know America's coming to the Olympics and they're going to win the gold. Now, even though they didn't have an all-star team this season in the Olympics, you know what I'm saying? LeBron wasn't there.
Steph wasn't there.
Excuse me? You know.
We can send a NCAA team there and still be
all that. Some of them games where they won by 4 points, 5 points. I don't know about the NCAA team.
But listen, hold up. This is the first season that these guys are playing with each other. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's the first year that these guys playing with each other.
Had to practice
DeMar DeRozan, Kyle Lowry, Jimmy Butler, Harrison Barnes. You know what I'm saying? They you know. They're the first time playing each other, so they had to get used to each other. In 4 years, I'm pretty sure they would never have this problem ever again. You know what I'm saying? They gonna blow teams out by 30, with no problem.
But see, you want the thing about the U.S. basketball team. I did want to see some of the games. I didn't see the games though, but they're eschewing to win gold. Like they're going to win the gold, and I think the only problem is I'm a superstar. You're a superstar. He's a superstar. I'm going to show off.
Right.
Those guys don't even need to practice. Like, for real. They don't need to practice.
So like you said, show them off. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. They did show off some games, but you got to think about it. Every time, whoever had the hot hand in that game, like you said, you didn't really watch none of the games, like you said, you know. But whoever had the hot hand in that game, they fed them the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like the night Carmelo had the hot hand in the game, they fed Carmelo the ball, so Carmelo had
and in the gold medal game, they fed KD.
You know what I'm saying? They fed KD the ball. They fed Melo the ball. You know what I'm saying? They fed Paul George the ball when he was hot. You know, whoever was hot, they fed the ball. It's not like they had to create their own shots because they was fed the ball for them to get their open shots and get their points.
Nick, I mean, what was your opinion on the U.S. Olympic basketball team? I mean, they did win the gold medal, but there was a lot of games where it was sketchy. You didn't know whether or not they were going to win, and a lot of teams actually gave them a run. Nick, I mean, do you think they lived up to their name from past experiences?
Past experiences, not so much. This year, I mean, everything, like you said, I watched 1 or 2 games maybe. And like you said, everything was close, so it's getting highly competitive. So to say they don't need to practice, they do need to practice. But I mean, everybody's out for the gold, so it's going to be competitive. It's going to be, it's going to be what it is.
I mean, you're absolutely right. I mean, it's going to be what it is. It was competitive to some point with some of the teams, but it seemed like some teams they thought they were good and all of a sudden trailed off. Everybody was big on Australia. They were going to be the team to knock them off, and all of a sudden they got smacked and didn't even medal in the Olympics. So you never know what's going to happen. ZacksFifthAve has a final comment on the Olympics.
Now we can't forget about the women.
Not at all.
The women
did what they supposed to do. They smacked everybody consistently.
The women won their third straight gold medal.
6 straight gold medal.
I'm sorry, 6 straight gold medal in the Olympics. You know, the women, even though the women don't get a lot of acknowledgement on the sports standpoint, even though they should, I think the women should be up there where the men are. You know, they should have all the endorsements that the men have and all that stuff. But we're not talking about that right now. But at the same time, they did their thing in the Olympics. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the women USA team in the Olympics for winning the gold medal.
I respect that.
Most definitely. From the Olympics to one of the Olympic gold medalists on the NBA, U.S. basketball men's team, Kevin Durant. I would just like to get this roundtable's thoughts on his move, how it's going to impact the league from now on. Y'all heard from me from past podcasts and Nick on how she felt. But we're going to get, some of our guest hosts, B.Bottles, that's been with us a few times, ZacksFifthAve sitting in with us tonight, on how we think, on number one, how we feel about what Kevin Durant did, and number two, how it's going to fare this season. ZacksFifthAve, you new to the podcast. I need to know how you feel about Kevin Durant joining the Golden State Warriors.
So I'm a KD fan. I'm a huge KD fan. You know what I'm saying? I might be one of the top 10 fans in the world.
Easy money sniper.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm so like I told everybody else. You know, the NBA is a business. These players have to make business moves. You know what I mean? Now he made this move. He's not gonna be the most liked person in the NBA.
Not at all. He's gonna be seen as a whole ass thing.
You know what I mean? But at the same time, KD he wanted a championship, and he felt as though that the Thunder just traded Ibaka. You know that wasn't gonna work for him. You know,
you didn't think he could work with Oladipo? That wasn't good enough.
No, I don't think the Thunder made the right decision. No. KD been there for 9 years. They had 9 years to make it a point to win a championship.
They had it though. They were up 3-1. They had the Warriors. You had them where you wanted it. It was his fucking fault that they didn't win that series.
No.
He came up short. That was on him. He's the reason. You can't be the reason they lost and then be like, you know what? Y'all suck. I'm going to join the other team.
Oh.
That's bullshit.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Yes, I am. B.Bottles.
Hold on, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. It's not KD's fault that they lost. You can't.
It's
Hold on,
not
you can't.
when he started going 5 for 30 in games 5, 6s, and 7s.
You can't blame the whole loss for the Thunder losing against the Warriors all on KD. You gotta put it on Russell Westbrook a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And when the game counted, they both went for like 0-7 in the last 2 minutes of the game. Now let's keep it a
right.
buck.
Right. Russell Wilson does own some part of this blame. He definitely, as far as his ball handling and leading the offense as the point guard, dimmers at the end of the game. He has a lot of turnovers. He starts getting sporadic. He starts doing everything and trying to do too much, and it just leads to turnovers. Jack is B-Dot just called it. He's a jack in the last 5 minutes of the game, and it winds up causing the.
But at the same time, I'm gonna put it this way. I think the move to Golden State was a good move. He felt like that he was the missing piece that Golden State needed for them to win the championship. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I don't think that nobody can really hate Durant for making the same move, because if you think about it, LeBron made the same move when he went to the Heat. You know what I'm saying? He made the same move.
But no. The thing is here, and I'm going to explain it to y'all. He went to the Heat. And nobody seems to recall, Nick, that the Heat weren't shit when LeBron went to them. They were garbage. They weren't the team that just beat him. The only way you can equate it is if LeBron decided to go to the Celtics when he left the Cavaliers because they kept beating him. He went to actually a worse team that were worse than the Cavaliers and made them better.
But if you think
Wade got rings though. Wade got rings.
Wade got wings.
He got one. He got one by himself. They were the freaking 7th seed. The Cavs were the 1 seed that year, and he went and made Miami better. And still, he was the best player on their team. That's not the same as going to the team that beat you and bust your ass. So you fucking went out like a bitch and said, you know what? If I can't beat them, join them.
Hold on. So hold up. Before we start calling these people bitches and hoes and all that shit, my man, even though KD did lose to the Thunder, you know what I'm saying? Not the Thunder. They lost to the Warriors. Like I said, the Warriors fell. They failed their task to beat the Cavaliers in the finals. So they opened up Kevin Durant's eyes.
Like wet flowers.
That opened up Kevin Durant's eyes to him saying that said, oh, okay, that's my missing piece. Yeah. But I'm done. I'm not. I'm cool.
No. But my thing with the LeBron going to the Heat, he went there to go get a ring. He knew I can't get a ring here at Cleveland. I'm going to go get a ring, and that's the same thing KD did.
They didn't have the talent. You're absolutely right. They did not have the talent in Cleveland when he left.
But he had.
But maybe it was the master plan.
He had better pieces when he went to the Heat. He had Dwayne Wade. Honestly,
how do we know that he knew the only way the Cavs would get better was to suck? and get repeated number one draft pick after number one draft pick after number one draft pick.
I don't think that was his plan. I don't think that was his master plan. I think his plan was really to go get my ring. I mean, honestly, we want LeBron James to be the Michael Jordan of this era. How can you be Michael Jordan with no rings? Like how can you be the greatest player in the world, go into the Hall of Fame, because we know he's a Hall of Fame player, with no rings? So he went to the Heat to go get his rings, and I think KD is doing the same thing. I still think it's a bitch move on KD's part, but I think that the Warriors are going to be a problem. They're going to be a problem. Now, you know what I'm saying? You got sharpshooters everywhere. These niggas are going to be shooting from the 3-point line on the other side of the court, yo. Like, it's sharpshooters everywhere.
Now, I'm a quote my man Kobe. Kobe said, "You shouldn't be scared of the Warriors. Lace up your sneaks and go play." You know what I'm saying? No team in the NBA should be scared of the Warriors, because the Warriors are beatable. Even though I'm a Golden State Warriors fan now because my man KD went there, but the Warriors are still beatable. You know what I'm saying? It's not really. The super team talk is I think it's ridiculous. Because you never know. You never know. KD might have KD might have an off night.
Are you serious?
Clay Thompson might have an off night. Who says Draymond Green might drop 30 points? There was a point
where the Lakers went and got Gary Payton and Karl Malone. Them motherfuckers lost 4-1 in the NBA Finals to the Pistons, a team that had no superstar, that just happened to play the game the right way, play defense, make jump shots. So you never know. Even though your team might be the super squad, you can still get knocked off.
I got a question.
Nick, who hasn't commented yet, we want to give her a chance to...
Go ahead. I'll comment when I get in.
Well, my question is, how many games did the Golden State win last year?
73.
And how many games did they play in a year?
82.
So how many games did they lose?
9. They were pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie to you. They were pretty damn good.
So not walk on the floor and be scared of Golden State is retarded.
No, but no.
And they're even better than they were last year. Yo, they gonna go 80-2. 80-2.
You heard it.
I don't know.
B.Bottles on the Robo Rider podcast has predicted that Golden State Warriors to go 80-2.
Anybody got money out there with
ZacksFifthAve, he got them going 80-2.
I would love to see
what type of dick eating shit is
It's not dick eating.
I would love. You know me. I would love to see Golden State go 82-0. To be honest with you, but to be realistic, they're not going to go 82. They're not.
They go 82-0. I want everybody checked for roids.
They're not.
They might go 82-0.
You know what I'm saying? But to be realistic, you know what I'm saying? They're not going to go 82-0. They're going to lose some games, but at the same time, like I said,
they're going to lose games that don't matter. At the end of the season, when I'm sitting my starters, that's the games they're going to. That's why I gave them 2. That's why I said 80-2.
So, from the Olympics, we're going to take it a completely different route. We're going to go UFC. There's a lot of stuff happening in the UFC / WWE lately, especially with Brock Lesnar and Nate Diaz and guys of that sort. They've been having a lot of drama. So we're going to go to Zach first with his opinions on Brock Lesnar and also, obviously, his positive test and then things he's done in WWE, assaulting Randy Orton at SummerSlam. Zach, what do you think is going to happen to Brock Lesnar in WWE and definitely UFC with him failing the test?
Starting off with the UFC, I think I don't really think Brock Lesnar should be able to compete no more, because it's not the first time his drug testing came up positive in UFC. You know what I'm saying? He already spent it a couple times with UFC for positive drug tests. Now with being with the WWE, I think the WWE should also suspend him because he's under contract with the WWE. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's a sports entertainment television show, he still has to follow their sports wellness policy. You know what I'm saying? You should not. You cannot take drugs.
I mean, if you can pop Roman Reigns and suspend him, and he had the belt at the time, I think you can fucking fine and suspend fucking Brock Lesnar.
That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
So, Brandon, you had a lot to say about Nate Diaz and what he did at UFC 203, where he almost pulled it out. To be frank,
did you watch the fight, bro?
I watched the fight. To me, I had 3-2 Diaz. Because I thought after the second round of that fight, he started to bring it, and Conor McGregor started to get tired and kind of weary. He came back a lot in that last round, but to me, it seemed like Nate Diaz brought the fight to Conor McGregor. He got tired after that.
I completely agree with that, but Nate Diaz was mangled, bro. He was mangled. But with that note, Diaz fan, man, that ball took an ass whooping and still stuck in there.
Thank you very much. Niki's gonna get us out of here, y'all.